I Lucille yet, and so now whenever we're in Walmart or something, Lucille, where are you? And finally Valentine's Day, he told me, and I told him, and then he said you used to be there too.
You guys have any idea where I'm at? Probably not. This is Lynyrd and Skynyrd's the memorial they made for their crash fund. This has been something I've been wanting to do for years, and thanks to my wife, she still knocked one off the bucket list. And so before I start running my mouth, there's a little bit of history right here. And a couple of gentlemen, Dwayne and Dennis, that were actually there helping to pull the survivors out of the plane crash. You know, 26 was on there, and 20 survived. But I hope that's right. So anyway, I'm going to let them come on and tell you a little bit of the history of what they did. And they got Dennis first. I want you to hear it too. Come on, big deal. And here we go. And you see that clapping. Anyway, this is it. And so anyway, this is Dwayne. And good handshake. Correct?
Correct.
And I'm John. Anyway, go ahead and listen to a little bit of what he has to say.
Well, from the start, we heard the helicopter, me and my business partner, Wayne Blaze, heard a helicopter fly over really low, and we got a phone call saying there's a plane crash behind your mom and dad's house. We rushed over, and when the helicopter stopped moving, they had a big spotlight. We ran to the site. We thought it was a small plane, but it was really big. We did not know who was in the plane. We didn't know who was in the plane until long after it was actually over with that night. But the plane is split open. We pulled people out. I don't know how many. I don't have a concept of time or how many people. Wayne Blaze and I were on the east side of the plane where it cracked open, and then Dennis and Jamie were on the west side. So take it from there.
My involvement was being the local volunteer fire department fire chief. We got a call that there was a plane in trouble, and then shortly thereafter the plane was down. We kind of assembled it near the crash where we thought the plane had crashed. Like Dwayne said, the helicopter did find it with a giant spotlight, hovered over it, and we were rushed over to it. Saw this big, at the time, appeared to be a big, massive airplane in the middle of a swamp with this giant light shining on it. The plane had broke open. We were able to get up in it with some help and start getting some of the survivors out first, getting them out, getting them on the ground. Shortly thereafter, the ambulances arrived, and we were able to get everybody out in a matter of about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and eventually carried the deceased to the hospital along with the survivors. 26 people on the plane, 20 of them survived somehow or another, miraculously. For 35 years we didn't talk about this. I knew Dwayne was involved in the rescue, he knew I was, and many other people. And about 2014 to 15, a guy named Mike Ronford was going to write a book about it, and he came down here from Charleston, Mississippi, started talking to some of us, and got us to talking to each other. And about 2016, several people gathered on the anniversary of the crash, October the 20th each year. And we talked for several years, and about 17 or so, we started talking about doing something. Started off with a little sign on the highway that the highway department wouldn't let us put up. So we kept talking. Dwayne and Lola Easley were gracious enough to give us this little piece of land that we're standing on right now. We collected some money through some donations, and we're able to put up these monuments. And now this monument is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at no charge to anybody to come and stay 30 minutes or 3 hours. So we're just glad to be a part of it. And like Dwayne said, we didn't have any idea who was on that plane that night. We were just some country folks trying to help somebody that needed help.
And what is the address here?
7364 Easley Road,
Wonderful.
Magnolia, Mississippi, mailing address. That's 39652.
Is this amazing or what? I mean, this is just wonderful, and I'm gonna do a couple of songs, and then I'll show you around after I'm done, you know, doing my tribute to Ronnie and the gang. And so, thanks guys so much, Dwayne and Dennis. Was that awesome? So, anyway, you know, I'm gonna do.
That was fun.
You know, we all do. There's all standards all the time. You know, you got Merle Haggard, you got, you know, all these standards, and one of these has always been one of my standards. And I'm sure if you're a singer, it's one of your standards, and if you're not a singer, I'm sure you can sing along with "Call Me the Breeze." Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. And I ain't hiding from nobody, yeah. And I don't carry me no load. I got that green light, baby. I got to keep me moving on. I got that green light, baby. I got to keep me moving on. I don't love me nobody, so I can't hang around too long. I'm only one guy with a beautiful wife, so how about that? Well, I dig you Georgia beaches, make me feel right at home. Yeah, I dig them Georgia beaches, makes me feel right at home. I don't love me one good woman, so I can't hang around too long. Hey everyone, here we go. Call me the breeze on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, now they call me the breeze. Can't hear you. I keep rolling down the road. Can't hear you guys either. Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. I ain't hiding from nobody, yeah. I don't carry me no load. There you go. Call me the breeze, the great Lynyrd Skynyrd. That's right.
Yeah.
Of course, you know I'm going to do this one. Of course, we're going to do Freebird. Look at that. That's just amazing or what? Howdy, y'all. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? 'Cause I must be traveling on now. There's too many places I've got to see. And if I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. How about you? And this bird, you never change. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this bird, you never change. Bye bye, baby, it's been a sweet love. All these feelings I can't change. 'Cause I must be traveling on now. 'Cause this girl you cannot change. All this feeling I can't change. Forgot how, but no, you know the rest of the song. But this is my tribute to Ronnie and the guys, and hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, you know, may you all rest in peace, but I'm not sure that they can, because there's so much going on with Lynyrd Skynyrd even today. They may be gone, but their legacy lives on. I'm writing a song about that. Don't take it from me or I'll hunt you down. I'll send Guido and Beto to come get you. But all jokes aside, I'd like to do one for y'all that we all need. Prayers these days. It's a song I used to wake up every morning and say this prayer, and God says all you got to do is say it once. He was listening. So a few of you know this one. It's called Let Us Pray. Bow your head, let us pray to God above. Give us strength, all His love. Lead us through this path of darkness. Turn the night into day. Please, dear Lord, let us pray. Take my hand as I walk with you. Down on my knees, lift me up to your heavens. When you're done with me, praise the grace for His glory. The heavens for today. Please, dear Lord, let us pray. This is where we all say a prayer. So many people talk to God only when they need something. I talk to him mostly when I'm thanking him. And today I'd like to thank Dwayne and Lola. They donated all this for Lynyrd Skynyrd. So thank you, Lola and Dwayne. Well, you all know what's going on in the world. It's a crazy world. Sometimes I'm thinking Jesus probably said, man, I did all that for this. But it's written. And all the illnesses that we got going on, this COVID stuff. But nobody should be surprised if you read the Bible. And if you don't, well, then you're probably surprised. But it says right there, Matthew 24 and Revelations, that we're going to have pestilences, illnesses all over, the fires and everything. Well, let's just say a prayer for those that have perished because of it. We have so many people dying of cancer. We got a guy going to the moon, trillionaire, and he goes to the moon for 11 minutes. How about help the homeless veterans? I don't know. You've got some prayers, and here's your chance to say a prayer. And right now, dear Lord, let us pray. Here's your prayer. Go ahead and say it right now. Here we go. You're not done yet? Okay, go ahead. Bow your head, let us pray to God above to give us strength and know His love. Lead us through this path of darkness, turn the night into day. Please, dear Lord, let us pray. Bow your head, let us pray to God above to give us strength and know His love. Lead us through this path of darkness, turn the night into day. Please, dear Lord, hear our prayer. Well, thank you everyone for watching this so far. If you've stuck around, if not, thank you for the little time you did give to God and the boys in the band. Right now I'd like to take you around and show you the back of this. And let me hello. Here we are. You can get these pictures. You can go on Google and you can get these pictures. That way you can read everything. And what I'll do underneath these, underneath the YouTube video, I will put these pictures, and so you'll have the time. Look at this. This is so, isn't that cool? Did you sign our name today, baby?
No, I will.
I will too.
I know you will. I'm gonna get Jaggy those too. My boys.
As you can see, that's Steve Gaines and Cassie. And there's all the boys in the band. And this is beautiful. No one was worth more than anyone, but as far as the legacy that was created, it was created by that man. All of them in the band, but it's created by that man. And so they built this in 2019. We came here yesterday, and in fact, there was quite a crowd here today. And yesterday there was 10-20 cars on a weekday, and I just loved seeing that. But right back there, beyond those trees, is where the plane actually wrecked. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I did, and for what it is. Anyway, we're gonna get off here, and my mom, my wife, and Lola. I'm not gonna make fun of your name, Lola. But anyway, she's the wife that, as I said before, donated this ground, and this is beautiful. Anyway, rest in peace, Ronnie. And all you that didn't make it. There we go. Have a great day, and may God bless us all.